What's up, you guys? So I made a video and I told you guys that I would make this video if y'all got it to 5 likes, which I'm not really sure. I think it's at 4 or 3, maybe 4. So I mean, it's not gonna happen. You guys aren't effing with me like that. So I'm just gonna make this video anyways. Okay, so the reason for this video, stop it, Kataro. The reason for this video is not to put out no hate, okay? There's no hatred towards the LGBT community, okay? Let's get that out there. Said it before, I have relatives that are lesbian or bisexual, whatever you want to call it, and just know that, okay? There's relatives that have been a part of the LGBT community, sorry. So, and I had a lot of friends that were like that too as well. And I still have friends that are like that as well. So there's no hatred. They already know. They know how my mind is. They know how I talk. They know my shit. They know me, okay? So don't try to say, oh my gosh, she has a problem with people like that or gay people or whatever. Like, what? Like, sit down. You don't really pay attention to me, okay? Because for one, me, I had grown up and I always seen a woman as beautiful. So I can't say if that was me being like curious, you know what I mean, or nothing, but maybe we won't know unless I come out and tell y'all about that. I'm not gonna, this ain't that topic, so we're not gonna talk about what my curiosity or, you know, what my feelings are towards that. I'm not going to say that quite yet because this is not the video. This video is not about that. Okay, so I'm just telling you guys. But my signs is one, this person, and we're only talking about DL. And if y'all don't know what DL means, it means down low. And by down low means secretive. By secretive, it means they don't want people to know about their sexual orientation. Okay. Okay. So my number one sign is, for one, they may be like in a lot of relationships with women. Now, reason being, they possibly could be really just bisexual. Not saying that down low means that they're gay. That's not what I'm saying. Down low could mean that they're bisexual or gay, you know what I mean? But they just have a cover up. The cover up is having women around or acting, you know, playing the part of having sex, or maybe they really are having sex with other women, but their main goal is to have a cover up, a plan for other straight males that they hang with or socialize with. They don't want people to know what they do. They don't want to be judged by what they do and stuff like that. Stop it, Kataro. I'm sorry, you guys, excuse me. My baby acting a fool. But so they just have a plan. Their plan is to not get exposed. Their plan is to not be known for who they really are. Not saying what they really are is anything wrong. It's just that what they're doing and how they do it is all wrong. Because for one, they're leading on women that feel like they are with a man and that man is interested in women. But in reality, he's using you as a plot twist. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's using you as a cover up to cover up what he really is doing behind closed doors. Now, how do I know this? Don't ask, don't tell, okay? But that's just what I've peeped, and that's what I watch. I watch other people make videos, and gay men make these videos about this stuff. Gay women or whatever, you know, transgender women made videos about this. I'm not the first or the only one. I'm not the last either. So don't get twisted like, oh my God, what's wrong with her? She's so hateful and this, that. I'm not hateful. I'm just telling y'all what it is. You know what I'm saying? Some women want to know, and they might want to know the signs. Okay, so sometimes they're promiscuous, and they may give you the illusion that they are out sleeping with women and stuff like that. And they might have a woman on the side that they actually do mess with just to cover up the real nonsense. Stop. Cover up the real nonsense of what they do. No. Will you stop? So, then we have, so that would be sign number one, that they are kind of promiscuous. Well, not even kind of, they're really promiscuous. They want sex. They want a lot of it. And they use women as a cover up. But in reality, they have a secret person that they're interested in, and it's a male. Okay. Second is, if you are the woman in the relationship and you're with that man and he's down low, he's not being honest with you, he never once revealed to you that he was even like that he had had an attraction towards the same sex or whatever. So you're kind of blindsided. So you may feel like betrayed. So he never once tells you that that's what he's into. You have no really clue. You have no evidence. You haven't seen anything. Nothing's popped out or anything like that. And why is that, you must ask, is because most the down low men that I figured out, their little tactic nowadays is to be with other down low men. So that's what they'll do. Most down low men will get with another down low man because they both have something in common. Both common denominator would be that they both have families that they don't want to find out about. They might have a wife or a girlfriend or children. They don't want people to know their business. So what's not to lose if they can have another person with the same mind in the same situation at home? Like, they can't be open with their other half. Stop. They can't be open with the other half at home, so they have to sneak around with somebody with the same agenda to be down low. Okay, so that's number two. Number two is, so number one was they're promiscuous, they sleep around, they may have women. I'm just going to say that they will use another woman as a cover up, and they will use more than just one woman. So that way it looks like they just that player Mac Daddy, but really in reality, they're really not. And they're really into the same sex, and they are using those women as cover ups. Number two was they don't want their other half to know, the wife, the girlfriend, the children, the baby mama, whatever, and want to be exposed. So they will sleep around with other men that are in the same situation. So they do stuff like that. Now, another sign is they have a history, a repeated history, more than likely, of having troubled relationships with women. Like, I'm not going to use anybody as an example because that's just really messy, but I really could, but I'm not going to go there because this is not the channel for that. But they just have a repeated history of hurting women, abusing women, or mistreating women. They have mommy issues. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. So they automatically hurt every woman that they with because you're not, and I'm sorry, because that's just what it is. We have to accept things for what it is, ladies. Like, we cannot just sit here sugarcoat and act like they're going to change, act like they're going to do right, act like they just got hit with the Holy Spirit and they just going to hop up out of it. It doesn't work like that. Anybody knows it just doesn't work like that. They will still have, even if they did get hit with the Holy Spirit and the Holy Ghost and God changed their life around and all this stuff, they're still going to have the tendencies. They're still going to have the thinking about it, the cravings and stuff here and there, once a year, twice a year, however much that person does whatever they do, you know what I mean? And they do these things, but they are really slick about it. So yeah, I would say, I don't know. It's just, they just hurt women, they most of the time, like, I can say, I can't give you a percentage because I haven't talked to like just a ton of women about this or nothing, but just from knowing what I know, they always hurt women. They always hurt women. They always hurt women. Like, I can't repeat it, like, no more than that. Like, they always hurt women. Like, it's a fact. They just have something against us, and it's because they're unhappy. That would be number 5. They're unhappy, you guys. Sis, they're unhappy. You know that feeling where you just feel like you can never satisfy this person, where you feel like you can never truly make this person happy. Like, they're just never happy. They're never happy when they're with you. They're never happy. And if it is happy, it's like for a brief minute. You know what I'm talking about, where they're just happy on and off, like they're like a light switch, because they're not truly happy with you. You're not their soulmate. I don't care how long you've been married with them or how long you've been dating. I don't care how many kids you got with this man. I don't care if he met your mama, if he bought her flowers. I don't care about none of that. That doesn't matter. The point of the matter is he is not truly happy. He will never be happy with a woman because that's not who he truly desires. In the back of his mind, he's always thinking about what he really wants and what he truly desires. And it's not you, unfortunately. So, with that being said,
we're dead.
That would be, I don't know, that would be kind of like the gist of it all. I mean, there's more to it. I mean, you can go deeper than 5, but those are just the top 5 that I thought of. Like, you know, 1, what I say, promiscuous. They sleep around. They got a lot going on. They play too many mind games. They'll trick you into thinking that they out there with other women, but in reality, that's just to throw you off your game. You know what I mean? Second, they are like-minded with other men that are in the same arena. You know what I mean? They want the same kind of guy that they are. Down low individual. They have a wife. They have children. They don't want to risk it. They keep their shit completely down low. So that's something that you have to realize that that's what they do. That's just what they do. And the only way that you'll actually know, honestly, and it won't even take like evidence. It's just a instinct, a feeling, like your gut. Women, we all have that intuition. Don't act like you don't. And if you don't, I'm sorry for you, but stop it. I have an intuition and it be really strong. You know, it's really strong. And when I feel a certain way, I'm just like, you know what? Something ain't right. Something does not feel right with me. Something does not feel right. And I always get that feeling. So, you know, we have an intuition. Third is what I say? We're not going to go back. We're not going to do that. Okay, so yeah, they do a lot. They're promiscuous. They like to sleep with people that do the same thing, because nowadays they're hip to people exposing them. They're hip to that. They may still indulge in like escorts, like male escorts, like, you know, they might dibble and dabble with some that are discreet. Now, if they're discreet, but at the same time, how do you know if they're discreet? You have to have had dealings with them before. You know what I mean? It's a lot. It's a lot to really put into consideration. Like, it's like gambling. You know what I mean? You're gambling with people out here. And not only that, it's a health risk. You know, ladies, look, we have to love ourselves, okay? And if that man can't love you enough to be honest, at least about what his sexual orientation is, about, you know, what he's into and stuff like that, because I'm not saying that just because a person is gay, bisexual, none of that, that it's this or that or whatever. Like, oh my God, because they're going to give us something. It's not what I'm saying. I'm saying is if they're promiscuous and they sleeping with women on top of sleeping with other men trying to cover up some shit, you know what I mean? What do you think that these other people are doing? They do have to sleep with their wife. They do have to sleep with their girlfriend. Their girlfriend or the wife could be cheating. You know what I'm saying? How do we know? We don't. It's a gamble. That's what I mean by it's a gamble. So when you coming home, you got diarrhea, you know, your stomach is fucked up all the time, or you sick, you know what I mean? Like just shit like that. Then you need to start realizing that you're playing with people's health. You're playing with your health, my health, kids' health, all that, because That's just what it is, And let's see. They angry at women. Can't say it enough. They angry and have some type of relationship with women. The only ones that have good relationships with women are actually open gay men. Openly gay men and transgender women and transgender men, or vice versa, whatever they identify as. They're the only ones that have great relationships with women. Not all. I'm not saying all, but most of them, they can have a regular relationship, friendship, whatever, with a born female, like a woman. You know what I mean? So because they have nothing to hide. They're not trying to hide anything. They're not miserable. They're not hateful. They're not having no jealousy in their heart. You know what I mean? When it's a down low person, they got too much resentment, too much hate, too much evil pouring out of them, and they want what they want, but they hurt the people that's around them, and it more than likely it's a woman, and they tear you down because they're not truly happy with themselves. So until they can open their self up and be real with who they are, they will continue to tear you down and will continue to hurt you. So they always end up hurting us. So that's just the number one sign that we all need to know. If they've hurt you and stuff like that, and it's repeated, like every ex got the same story, something ain't right with that man. Something is not right. So yeah, that's a big clue. Drop a clue bomb down there for that, because we all know somebody, social media world, that has the same repeated offenses. Like, you constantly hurt your women that you're with. So what's wrong with you, man? Something wrong, So like I said, we're not going to keep going. That was it. That was all. If you guys want to know more, like, there's other ways. Like if they got certain apps on their phone, we've all heard it. Jacked, POF, what else? Tinder. And I mean, they say Tinder is, heterosexual and whatever type of crowd, but it is what it is, man. People do everything on everywhere. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't have to be specifically a damn gay site for nobody to be gay. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's stupid. So it could be on anything. Instagram, fucking Snapchat. I don't care. YouTube. You know what I mean? So yeah. I mean, but yeah, like I said, shout out to the LGBT community. Like I said, I have family of that community, friends, and I love them dearly. I don't care. I don't judge them for what they do. Now this what I will say. Y'all may already can tell, but I don't like download. I don't like download people. I just don't. I'm sorry, but I don't. I don't. And now I just had to say that, because for y'all to realize that, why is she making a video like this? I don't like it. I don't like it. It's not fair to other people. You know what I mean? If that's what you want, do you. Why do you have to hold somebody else's life down just because you want to have a cover up? What the fuck? Like, no, let me live my life. That's all. You know what I mean? So that's my thing. I don't like that shit. I could see, like, if my man was playing basketball or something and he was like that or whatever, then I'd be like, damn, okay, well, I see why you're not telling them, but at least tell me. You know what I mean? At least let me know what's going on so I know. Shit, maybe we could just have an open marriage or open relationship. Shit, damn, like, ding, 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 like, shit. If you want to do you, let me do me. How you know I don't want no cookie on the side? I'm just saying, since we talking about it, but look, that's not what this is about, I'm just saying, look, that's not fair. So no, I don't like their ass, and I'll say what I really want to say, but I just won't say it on this platform, but yeah, I don't like that shit. That's some punk ass shit. That's stupid. That's weird as hell. Why is you trapping other people down when you want to, just because you want to live your life and have all the cakes and cupcake and all that shit? No, it don't work like that. It don't work like that. Like, no. Because see, if I start to thinking like that, then I'd be like, damn, I think this nigga like that, I'm gonna start doing me. Okay? Because I'm not finna be played out here for nobody's fool. I'm be the last one laughing. So yeah, that would be it for this video. And I hope y'all enjoy. Don't forget to smash that like button. Give me 5 likes so I can do another video. Maybe it should be a series, you know what I mean? I don't know. Let me know. Let me know if you have any other things you want to throw in there. Can y'all say something? I need some women, ladies. Hello, can we support each other? Can you please talk to me? Because I love y'all, fellas, but I need women's input because these are topics for women right now. It's a woman thing. All right. All right.